Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. I'm Ranch, and this is my daughter Nora.
Hi.
Tonight we'll be doing Capper Comparison Picks for Week 1 Monday Night Football. We have a double header. Over the weekend, I broke even, went 50-50. You can go back and check out the videos. I did have some upset victories like the Cardinals, but then I had a couple disappointing losses like the Jets lost, and the Eagles blew it. Eagles lost to the Washington football team. Yeah, there was a couple upsets. Tampa Bay, I lost that, but I should have picked Saints on that one. Anyway, regardless, that's all I'll watch. We have 2 games coming tonight. We're at Monday, September 14th. Like I said, Week 1 Monday Night Football. Okay, we have Pittsburgh Steelers, Tony's favorite team, taking on the New York Giants, Mommy's favorite team. Yep. Last year, during the regular season, the Steelers finished this regular season off at 8-8. The Giants, they finished 4-12. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
I know, but so be it. It's a new season. Okay, the Steelers are coming in as a pretty good favorite at -250 on the money line. 6-point favorite for the Steelers. They have to cover 6. The Giants are at +210 on the money line if they win outright. You can buy 6 point. You can buy that 6 points, and it'll drop to a -112. These odds are from Bet Online. The total is set at 45. Now I noticed over the weekend a lot of things went over. Did anything stay under? But the over here is at -112, a little juice. Under, a little less juice at -108. Total's at 45. Okay, let's get into this. If you're new to this show, this is where I take my favorite sports. I don't do it for soccer because there's not enough handicappers. I think I'm the only soccer, Korean, and Belarus. I think I'm the only sports handicapper when it comes to those obscure soccer leagues. But for football and UFC, what I do, I take my favorite sports handicappers and I put their decisions on who they're picking, and I compare their predictions against each other to help me come up with my own. I make my own decision regardless, but it helps. Like watching their breakdowns feeds my info, gives me the info so I can spit out my decision. The problem I have, I play a lot with bias and emotion because I'm a fan before I was a capper. So now I have to just keep in mind to be a capper before a fan. That's what I should have did the Jets game. But anyway, that's in the past. Let's look for tonight. Big games tonight.
In the past.
Okay, take in the Steelers. All these people, the majority, all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna put their links in the description. Usually all right, let me explain something. Usually I only take 5 cappers, but because I used 4 of these guys already, and they had all the games. They capped all the games, full Week 1 previews. So I watched them all anyway, and I took their notes. So I used these guys for the early games. I used them for the late games, and I'm going to use them tonight. However, I'm also introducing 2 new guys I've never used, and a third guy that I used last year for college basketball.
Yep.
And he is back. So I'll get to him. Let's introduce. All right, let's go. Steelers, taking the Steelers. We've got Frankie G, I used him over the weekend. He's good. Like I said, a lot of these guys, so some of these guys place their picks according to what the odds were back prior to the weekend. So, of course, like the Steelers, back when Frankie G, they were only favored by 4 points rather than 6. So you got to keep that in mind with a couple of these handicappers, okay? Brock Page. You know how I feel about him. He's good, but he always takes the favorites. He does pick underdog picks, but you have to pay for those. That's kind of crappy. And then, excuse me, a new guy. He's from Vegas Insider. His name is Tony Mejia, or Mejia, I'm not sure. Mejia. I like him. He's from Vegas Insider. Like I said, link will be in the description. Check him out. And the guy that I used to use back when I first started this, he's actually he's the one that inspired me to do my own YouTube channel and use the whole whiteboard thing. I come up with the whole I came up with the whole capper comparison. Is like I watch all these different cappers. I just gotta write down their picks and compare them. So anyway, his name is Eric Arnold. When he's winning, he goes by Big E, but I guess he had a pretty bad weekend. So when he's not winning, he goes by his, legal name, Eric Arnold. So those are the guys taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, taking the G-Men, the New York Giants, we have from Odds HQ, Odd Shark, my bad, not Odds HQ, Odd Shark, because I used him over the weekend, Joe Osborne, and a guy that I used over the weekend, JT Dangerously. And another new guy, which I was pretty impressed. He seems to know a lot. His name is The Riz, and he is from the Goat House. Riz, and what I like about The Riz, he does score predictions. So that's another person to put in the over-unders. And he is saying a final score of 24-20 in favor of the Steelers. However, that's going to stay within the 6 points, so that's why I put them in line with the Giants, +6. And that would, of course, be under Riz. What's up? Who else did over under? Brock Page also is saying BP. Brock Page is also saying under. So we got 2 of the cappers that have went under on this game, and we have 4 cappers taking Pittsburgh, 3 of them taking the Giants. And like I said, even if the cappers don't mention it, I still consider it with spread. Actually, Riz, I think, was it this one? No, the next one. I'll explain. But yeah, this is all with the points. Like I'm Frankie G, Brock Page, Tony Mejia, Eric Arnold. I'm assuming they're taking Steelers to cover that 6. Like the link will be in the description, so check it out for yourself. But that's how I'm writing it down. And if I'm incorrect, whatever, so be it. For this, I personally, I'm taking the upset. I'm taking the New York Football Giants for the upset on this, and I think they're going to win outright. Yeah, I know it's a little crazy, but Saquon Barkley, he's beast. I think he's one of my favorite players, and I'm a Jets fan. I'm not even a big Giants fan, but did you just say ew?
I said, ooh,
Oh, sour. Anyway, I like Saquon Barkley. I like the Giants. I know Ben Roethlisberger looks fabulous. It's the best he's looked in his entire career. He lost a bunch of weight. But, some of these cappers are pointing out he did just get through a shoulder surgery. And the thing is, like Eric Arnold was saying, it's tough. We don't know. We were not able to see any preseason games. We didn't have any sneak peek, unless you're a hardcore fan. You didn't get like sneak peeks to any spring train, like any training or practice or anything. We don't know. It's kind of a guessing game. But I'm going by end of last year and just previous knowledge and gut feeling and stuff. I don't know. I'm a plus money junkie, so I'm taking Giants on the money line to win outright, plus 210. I don't care how much they win by, as long as they win. As for over, I think it's probably going to stay under that 45. I'm not predicting the score. I have no idea. But it'll be a good game. Good one to watch. I'll probably make it to halftime before I fall asleep. Because that's at 7:10. No, I might make it through the
gummy eggs.
Yeah, I might make it through that
You
game.
know what hatches out of the gummy eggs? The gummy worms.
Oh yeah? Can I have one?
A gummy egg?
Yeah, a gummy egg. Uh-huh. Tick tock, tick tock. The fans are waiting for me. First, drop it. Thank you. Green one, huh?
Yep.
Mmm.
Well, I just picked one up.
Okay.
They're sour.
Next, this game is 10:20 Eastern time. So West Coast, this is the 7:20 game. We have Tennessee Titans
Titans go.
taking on the Denver Broncos
Tennessee Titans.
versus Denver Broncos. The Titans last season, the regular season, finished off 9-7. They had a great run in the playoffs. Who they beat? The Patriots. Then
Sour.
Then they beat. They kept going. Who they beat after the Patriots? Man, I'm brain fart. But anyway, they lost to the Chiefs. Anyway, but they had a good run. They were only one game from the Super Bowl. Who was it? Patriots, and then I can't. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, where's that black marker? I didn't even write down the spreads. Okay, this one. The Titans are the favorites at -160. If you have them covering 3 points, it'll drop it to a -115. Now they're taking on the Denver Broncos, led by Drew Lock. I guess, and Denver Broncos are kind of hurting right now. Von Miller's out for the season. He's their best defensive player. Cordell Sutton, I think, is that his name? Cordell Sutton? I believe so. I think he's questionable or doubtful for playing tonight. So yeah, it's going to be a tough. They got a new coach, I think. I'm trying to just remember the stuff I heard through the Cappers. And the Titans, Corey Davis looks like he's not going to be playing, but they do have, Derrick Henry and still have the A.J. Brown. They still got a lot of talent there. So, it's a tough one. But let's see what these guys are saying. All right, taking the Titans. Oh, forgot the Broncos they're getting 3 points, and that would be, instead of they're at plus 140 on the money line. Getting 3 points drops it to a minus 105 for Drew Lock. Philip Lindsay, I like Philip Lindsay. Isn't he the starting running back over there? I believe so. Man. I'm sorry, I gotta fix this. It's just bugging me. Okay. So, Titans taking Tennessee. We got Frankie G. He's one of the original, like I said, there's 4 of these guys. I'll tell you, Frankie G, Brock Page, JT Dangersley, and Joe Osborne. Those 4 were already, I took those prior to the weekend play. So they were going off the old lines, but the lines didn't really change. It used to be at 2.5 instead of 3. So not really a big deal. Okay, Frankie G taking the Titans to cover 3 points. Brock Page is taking the Titans on this game. Also, Brock Page is going with the over 40.5. He said BP over. Let's keep going with the older guys. Joe Osborne from Odd Shark. He's taking the Broncos. They're playing in Mile High, so you got to consider that. I know that there's like no fans, but still, that doesn't change the air up in a different elevation. Keep that in mind. There's a lot of guys, if you practice Mile High, your lungs acclimate to the breathing. If you're the Broncos, yes. If you're the Broncos and you're day in and day out, you're throwing the ball and playing and practicing in Mile High, your lungs will acclimate to that altitude and the oxygen. But if you're a visiting team, they gas out like you see them on the sideline sucking the tanks, the oxygen tanks. They gas out. I don't think they're professional athletes, so a lot of them they don't gas. They're good for the whole game, but you will see like a bit of a fatigue on certain players on visiting teams. Anyway, take it for what you will. Also, JT Dangerously said last week that he's going for the Broncos. These guys, I said I'm going to put the links in the description, but they may have updated shows where they change their mind. I know in UFC a lot of those guys do last minute shows, like they do a show an hour before the fight starts, just called like question mark kicks and stuff like that. So same with football. A lot of these guys, like, who knows? One of these 4, Brock Page probably did. He probably did an updated show just about tonight's matchups tonight, just about Monday Night Football. But I'm not going to put that one. I'm going to put the one where I got the information originally from. Okay? Now, as for the new crew, Riz from the Goat House. Riz is taking Titans. Now, he said the final score is going to be 23-20, which would be a push, but he said, which was good on his show, he said that's at 2.5 points. So at minus 2.5, he would still be winning with the Titans covering minus. You know what I'm saying? That's what he took. At 2.5, not 3. That would be a push. So, okay, and finally, Eric Arnold, Big E, is taking the Titans. He's the one that was discussing the Titans. Their nice road through the playoffs last season to get up to the Chiefs and to get that loss. Yeah, Eric Arnold, he's a very knowledgeable person. I'm surprised he doesn't have more subscribers. You guys go definitely. His link is in the description. Check him out. Subscribe. He makes videos on the daily. If it's not football, it's baseball. And he'll be honest with you if he's doing crap and if he's doing good. But he's got like they're free, but he's got his premium picks. But you don't pay for them. They're not like Patreon. But he's got, and he's a little over 500. He said on his premium picks. Hey, that's gambling knowledge info. Yep. Okay, and finally taking the Broncos. We have another new guy, but I like him. He's on the show from Vegas Insider, as well as he's got a buddy. His name is Kevin Rogers. But Kevin Rogers doesn't do the picks. Tony Mejia does. Kevin Rogers kind of like hosts it, and it's like, hey Tony, what do you think about what did your just pick on the Titans Broncos game and things like that, you know? So Tony Mejia from the Vegas Insider is also taking the Broncos. Brock Page took the over. Who's this? Riz from Goat House. He's taking, he's taking the over also. GOAT. Greatest of all time, Goat House. That's what, and he's good, man. Look, I was going to do he's taking over. Yeah. Riz from Goat House is also taking over. So we got two of the guys saying over. We have 4 cappers going with Tennessee and 3 cappers going with the Broncos. I should go with my head and take Titans. On paper, they're just better in every position. Yeah, all around defense, at quarterback, at running back, at receiver. At tight end. No offense on the Broncos. I don't know. You know what though? That's why it's gambling. I already made the bet. So I made the bet this morning. And I took the Denver Broncos to win outright at Mile High, up in the high altitude at a plus 140. If you parlay this Giants and parlay with this, $100 bet will pay back $644 if you parlay the both underdogs on the money line. I know. Okay, so to recap. Time check. Huh?
I didn't do it.
No, you didn't. To recap, I've got the Giants upsetting Pittsburgh Steelers, winning outright. I don't care if they win by 1, doesn't matter as long as they win. And I think it's going to stay under the 45 points. I'm going with the cappers on that. And then I have the upset from the Denver Broncos on the money line, winning outright. I don't care if they win by 1, as long as they win. And that one I got going over because, Von Miller out. The defenses are kind of, I think that should go over the 40.5. Where's that pink? Oh, there it is. On the Broncos. So, there you have it. What's wrong, Nora? What happened? So what? It's alright. You did fine. Gather the info. You want to say it? Come on. Stop whining. Get over here. With a smile on your face. Gather the info. Place the bets. Cash the tickets. Thanks for watching. Please give that thumbs up. Be sure to put a comment in on your who you going with in the match, and who's your favorite cappers. I'm always open for more handicappers. I like the easy access cappers that use time markers. Time check. We call them time check, but everybody else calls them time markers. Time markers, or like this Riz guy. He has in the background. While he's discussing it, he has both teams and the score, so you can just take that red dot, go down to the line, and just watch. And you see the helmet you want, stop. And that's good too. No time checks, but he doesn't need them with that type of thing. So anyway, go ahead and leave comments on your favorite cappers or your picks.
Leave a like and subscribe.
If you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. And leave a like. Good luck on these bets.
And ring the bell.
Oh yeah, ring the bell because I make videos.
Every single morning and every single day and
Not every morning.
Every single night.
That's not completely true. I take days off. But I do make videos just about on the daily.
It's daily.
I do take 1 or 2 days off a week. So anyway, good luck on tonight's Monday Night Football.
Bye-bye.
And I will see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye.